What's up, gang? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Angie, and we're back at again with another video. So this is like my third attempt on filming this video, and hopefully this one works out because the first one the sound was off. The second one, things were falling and things were happening, and I was like scared. So I was like, yo, stop this video, and I stopped. So before I start the story, let me give you a bit of context of what happened. Anyway, so roughly 4 months ago, someone, I got a DM from someone, and I saw their page, and I was like, oh, this is nice cars, you know, nice things. I thought forex. I'm thinking something somewhere somehow doctor vibes. That's what I'm thinking. No one's thinking of funny things. Anyway, so fast forward, I go to the club one day, and in the like 7 o'clock, like Wassup curfew. So 7 o'clock, these 3-4 guys pull up, and I was also by the entrance. So they pulled up, and I was like, how? I know this guy from somewhere. So I'm dancing, and he was looking at me, staring at me. So I was like, I remember this face. So when I go to the bar, yeah, it's a bar. When I go to the bar, he comes there and he's like, hi, how are you? Do you remember? And I'm like, I know, yes, I do. Kanti, I remember I knew him from something, but I didn't know where. So he's like, oh yeah, Instagram, what's okay. Yeah, Instagram, what's so we're talking, whatever. Anyways, like, come sit with us, come chill with my friends, we're drinking champagne, what's I was like, okay, cool, let's do this thing. The table that I was at alone, and I went to sit with them. And I was like, I don't want to mix, so I'll continue drinking Savannah instead of mixing, because I was like, oh yeah, I'll die. So they were drinking nice, everything's nice. And when I go to the toilet, his friend also went to the toilet, and his friend's like, oh, you're cute, I like you, whatever. And I was like, very well. So, but your friend is liking me also, what the hell, you know? Anyway, fast forward, the night was nice. No, before I fast forward, like, our bond was kind of weird, because we saw each other, and like, it was just funny. It was like funny swearing, like teasing and choking each other the entire night. Anyway, he's like, let's continue drinking. So we go, continue drinking, what. Then he's like, come with me. I was like, wait. He's like, to my house. I was like, hey bro, no sir, your house, for what? It's like, no, we're gonna drink there, what. These friends, I was like, okay, cool, let's go. Well, I'm doing nothing. So we go to his house. It's a nice estate, a well-known estate. I won't mention, because if he watches this, hey. Anyway, so we get to the place, we drink, what. Now, in this estate, there's 3 rooms, and they use 2. The other one, no one uses it. It's in the middle, and like no one uses it. No one even goes in it, and it just stays locked constantly, ever. No one ever opens it. So how? I'm like, why is this room locked? Fine, didn't think anything at that time. I'm drunk, things are nice. Yeah, so I go to the room, he ends up passing out, and I still continue drinking with the friends while we're talking. And what was weird is that the friend now of this guy, give him the name, what can I name him? I'll just call him like Guy 1 and Guy 2. So, Guy 1, which is the owner of the snake, and the one that DM me, passed out, fell asleep, what's fine. I went to check this, so I closed the door. Then I went to chill in the other room, and the other guys, like Guy 2 was like, oh, he's like, so he sent the other friend out, and he's like, oh, did you come here to do the things with us or what? And I was like, what do you mean things? And he's like, the real things. I was like, oh sir, no, that can never be me. I don't do that. I don't even know you. And besides, your friend likes me. How can I also like you too? And I can also do things with you. Doesn't even make sense. And this guy's like practically your brother, because you've been staying together for years. So I've heard. Anyway, it's like, oh, cool. Yeah. Anyway, sleeping time now. The friend, a close friend of theirs for many years, I thought she's gonna go in that 3rd room, you know. Kanti girl went to sleep downstairs on the couch, and I was like, hey, why is this girl sleeping on the couch when, you know, she can sleep in the other room there? Because I'm sure there's a bed there. Like, these people have money. How? Anyway, I go sleep. I wake up the next morning. everything's fine. This guy doesn't wanna. So I was like, hey, I had a photo shoot on the Sunday. I was like, hey, I need to go, because I need to go to the photo shoots. And then, I had to cancel it because time was, it was like, I only got home at like 1 and the photo shoot was at 12, so I was like, so late anyway. Then we still went to a car wash and we still ate and we took trying and whatever. And we talk whatever, we still talking on WhatsApp now. So we're talking whatever. Then he posts a picture of someone and I'm like, who's this? He's like, oh, this is my boyfriend. I'm like, how you go? Boyfriend? From where? Okay, cool, enjoy your life, that's you. Like, we didn't do anything, and luckily, Vela wasn't interested because it was just like, this guy is not even nice. Fine. A week later, I see an Instagram, boom, a new car. I'm like, hey, bro, a new car, and this, can't you have 3 already? There's a 4th one. Hey, fine. But between the 2 of them, because they're doing these things together, so between the 2 of these guys, they have like, that one guy is 7 years, 4 now. So I'm like, yo, so these people have 6 cars together. Does it even make sense? Fine. I phoned my friend. My friend's like, hey, she's telling me that her friend puts a new car, like an old friend of hers, like for many years. And I'm like, hey, bro, oh, what car? Because I was just about to tell you that this guy one, just bought a car. And she's like, oh, that's weird because my friend also just bought a car and he bought CDs. And I was like, hey, bro, this guy also bought some CDs. So she's like, show me a picture. So I show her a picture and she's like, hi, bro, do you know, I know this guy for so many years, whatever, cool. So I explained the entire story to her and I explained that, she's like, and she, like, what he does is that he appears for a few months and then goes, and then appears for a few months again and then disappears for a few months, if that makes sense. I'm sure it does. Like, anyway, she entered it to buy. She entered an estate lapo. Anyway, so she explains about everything, like tells me like, oh, she doesn't know what it's doing, but she thinks that it's a snake. And I don't know what's the snake story, so I was like, I will tell me. So she shows me videos, she explains everything, but she's like, you know what, this guy doesn't even come from money to have so much money like this. Maybe there's tenders, maybe it's forex, maybe it's this one. So I have so much like that, and they don't work whole week. These 2 guys are just partying, doing their things. And where's the money coming from? Hey, so I was like, yo, panicking now, I'm like, shit. And apparently, you don't even know that you're sleeping with the snake and you're sleeping with the snake. Sounds like the snake. What is happening with the snake story? Yo, they're like, what if you're sleeping next to the snake? And I'm like, many people, now I'm telling people the story, many people got me panicking. Anyway, so I decided to go to isangoma, and isangoma's like, no, everything's fine. You're cool. Everything's clean. There's nothing wrong with you. Good to go. I'm like, yo, okay, because I was traumatized. I couldn't even sleep. I could barely sleep, but it was just hectic. It was just hectic. So then now, another week after I've been to Zangoma, I met up with his ex. I didn't even know that was his ex, but I know this guy for quite some time. Then it's like, do you know what happened? I was like, no, I told him, I was like, you know what happened? I just had an experience with a snake, what. And I told him, the guy, and he's like, you know what, that's my ex. And I didn't even know that there was a snake, because he was always so private with this thing that I wasn't worried. The money was nice. So, and it's like, we're like, when they used to do the things in bed, he used to make like funny sounds like and and like
Lekker yeah. Belgium, hey. Christian Dior. We is good. We are the good.
like Pop Smoke. She liked the way I. Anyway, so I was like, I wasn't busy doing things there because they were being horror, and that was snakes horroring me. So when I went on YouTube and I went to watch videos to like understand this thing more, like even the girls that had experiences with snakes, they were saying like their partners made like funny sounds, like they're like roaring sounds and whatever. So I was like, shit, that is the snake. Never. And ever since I found out about this thing, like snakes, I've just been like, yo, snakes, I don't like it. When I see a snake, I'm just like, bitch, you better die because I'm not busy with you. Luckily, I went in there with the good heart, because if I went in there knowing that I'm going there for the money and whatever and what, I was just there just for enjoy. I wasn't there for any purpose. So they couldn't give the negative energy off of me, and I didn't sleep with any of them. So that's why I'm still fine. I'm still standing today. We move. If I did have more funny things that have been happening, I would have been like, no one would have even wanted me, but everyone wants me.
Period! 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 Period!
Anyway, so I didn't want this thing to be too long, so I'm just speeding up the entire process. I like to keep the videos short and cute and sweet. Yeah, after that, I see him in a club last week. I see him in the club last week, and I'm like, okay, shame. You know, even though I found out everything about this guy, I haven't seen the snake myself, so I'm just like, oh, okay. Even though that I know deep down there is the snake of every single thing. I haven't even went into much detail about things because obviously can't be exposing people too much now. Let's not do that. Anyway, so I'm like, hey, there's this guy again, snake guy, what should I do? So I go, and I'm like, let me go greet him. I walk up to him, my post turns around like as if like, and I'm like, hey bro, sir, you know me, you almost made me, you know. So I'm like, hey bro, you know me, you took me to your house, you wanted to do the things, and I declined. So now what happens now? You don't want to talk to me now, you don't even want to greet me. The fuck is wrong with you? So I'm like, you know, I was so upset, I was so pushed. I was like, why would you not greet me? And the entire clique also didn't greet me. None of them spoke to me. I was like, hey bro, guys, I was just in your house 3 weeks ago. Excuse me. Now y'all don't greet me because y'all can't give your negative snake energy up to me. It's like, and I was like, ever since then, I've been slightly exposing this motherfucker. I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna warn people. Like, also that same day, they were gonna leave with someone and a friend of mine. So I called him and I was like, hey, be careful of these guys. They have in yoga. They want to just take you to the house to give the negative energy up to you, sleep with you, bah, all of that negative. Because what they do is, it's negative energy. So they need to give off all that negativity onto someone else so that they keep thriving, you know. Hey, these snake things, even today, like funny things are happening now. As I'm busy thinking, recording this video, but I'ma edit it and post it soon. If you guys liked my story, please like, subscribe, comment down below so I can film more videos and post more videos. Because if you're not liking my things and not viewing, what's the point of me doing all of these things? Yeah. So I love you. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Bye bye.